Welcome back to AutoCAD layers tips and tricks, and let's go back and get started once again. Let me just close this now. So we had assigned this. We have assigned windows. We have assigned the columns. Now we want to assign the walls. So what do? We have to select the walls first prior to assigning it to walls. And I'll select the walls right there and select that wall there, and I'll select that wall here, and I'll select that wall there, and I'll select that wall right there. Make sure you don't include a different layer into another list, into a list that is not appropriate or is not where it doesn't belong. Let me just select that wall, select that wall, select that wall, and select this wall right there. Make sure we are including everything there. So that we don't add or we don't include what is not required in a place that is not its right place. So let me just add that. Select. I'm just selecting the walls here. Let me just include the hatches also, and select on that, and let me add that also. Add that. We are actually adding everything accurately. So let me add that and make sure we don't select on the grid line. Select the walls here, select all the walls here, and select the walls right there so that we include everything in place. So let me select that, let me select on that, let me select on this, and add that to wall. So it's like we've selected everything here as a wall. So we want to add this. We want to assign this to a wall layer and a layer properties. So to assign this, just right click and come to properties as we had done prior. And I'll come to layers. You can see a reason why you see variety or layers varies is because the hatches might have been assigned a different layer. So we want to pull it from that layer into this new layer here. So what I'm going to do, or prior to doing that, make sure any layer that has been assigned is not added or is not included into a different layer. So as it is now, we are okay. So a reason why it varies is because the hatches have been assigned a different layer and a hatch. So we want to bring it from that layer into a new layer here. So let me just click on that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to just scroll to wall layer. So I'm going to assign it right there. So this will be a layer wall that will include all the hatches. So I'm going to click save. So once I've saved that, that will be everything will be defined as a layer wall, what we just selected. So if I select on that, you'll be able to see everything is highlighted as a layer wall. So to confirm that it is active and is working appropriately, I'll come to layer properties here, and if I come to wall layer here, let me just select on that, and if I try to freeze it or hide it or turn it off, you'll be able to see it is responding actually. So you can see everything is responding, but in this particular case, since we did not select the exterior part of it, the lines are remaining, and we can also add the same lines to the layer. We can also do that. So if I try to bring this aside, or just to cut down on time, you've just seen the step we've followed, and you can do that by yourself. So let me just activate or switch it on to come back, and that's how it will be done. Now the next is we want to assign all the furnitures to a different layer of furniture. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select all the furnitures. First of all, let me just minimize that. So I'm going to select all the furnitures here. So if I select that furniture here, I'll select everything. And prior to selecting all that, because there's another step that we need to do, because these furnitures are disjointed, they're not grouped up. So I'll take you in the next presentation. I'll show you how we can convert this into a block. So the next thing we want to do is very simple. We want to go to doors. So we want to assign doors to a different layer. So to do that for those, you follow the same steps, and that is very simple. So let's pin them on where I'll be showing you on how you can you can convert these disjointed objects into a block in AutoCAD. Now, I think layers is now simple, and that will be a very easy thing to do. Now, the next step we are still on, I'll just take you back to layers, is that we want to remove the unnecessary layers that were in the list, so that we remain with what is necessary. So let's go back and get rid of whatever we don't want on layer list under layers properties. So let's be then on when I'll be showing you how to do that.